Hey guys, good morning. It is 3 minutes after 6 a.m. in Texas, and I'm on 40 meter FT8 hunting these Japanese stations. Look, oh, there's China right there. You see that? Bump. Bravo Alpha 5 Alpha Bravo, negative 17. Hey guys, good morning. It is 3 minutes after 6 a.m. Audio sounds good there. So I'm going to switch over here. So, hey guys, good morning. I had a lot of people yesterday. I posted this live stream yesterday. I had a lot of people in my Discord chat, in our content creators Discord chat that I'm in. I had people on Instagram. I think it was Instagram. They're like, did you mean to schedule this for 6 a.m.? I'm like, yeah, I did. Thank you for checking, because I have done that before. I have misscheduled or put the incorrect start time on a live stream before. I have done that. I think anybody who's been live streaming for any amount of time has probably done that. It happens sometimes. But no, I woke up early the other morning, 2 or 3 mornings ago, and I just decided to get on FT8, which I do sometimes. And I worked 6, 8, 10 different Japanese stations on 40 meters before the sun came up, which the sun will be up here in about 45 minutes or so, probably. And I saw Republic of Korea that same morning, and I worked 2 or 3 Chinese stations, Bravo Alpha, Bravo Hotel stations. And wow, it's I'm like, you know what? Here in the Japanese state on 40 meters, here in the Japanese station's a bit unusual. Here in China, you can see this on well, you can't see it right now, but you can see on Grid Tracker. If you have Grid Tracker running, you can see all the lines running from the USA, from my QTH to Asia, basically right now, to the to China, Japan, Korea, you know, that area over there, where there's a lot of really loud stations that we can all. There's that. Let's see. I need to fix something here, so let me switch over here real quick. I'm going to switch over to that one real quick. All right, so we can see, this is Grid Tracker here on the left. Yeah, that's your left. It's over here for me. So that map on the left over there of my screen, of this screen here, this is my second computer over there, right there. You guys see it right there. That's my second computer that's running Flex Radio Smart SDR, which is right there. It's running WSJTX, and it's running Grid Tracker. That's what this is right here. So you can see, I can zoom back on that a bit. You can see all the signals going from the USA in general, but especially it's got my QTH pinpointed right there. All the signals going from here to Asia over here. This is, you know, Juliet Golf 1. There's a list. Juliet Romeo 7, Juliet Oscar 7, Juliet Alpha 7, Juliet Papa 7. So I saw a Chinese station pop up a minute ago, Bravo Alpha 5 Alpha Bravo. He's not replying. Oh, he's working a TI-5 station, Costa Rica right now. I'm just going to let that go. I'll let that go for a minute. But let me see here. I did want to bring in, hey, Steve KO4 AFL's in the chat. Good morning, Steve. Thanks for being here. Let's see. I saw, who was up there? There's Brad, AZ4ZP. Thanks for being here today. There's my wife in the chat. Good morning, honey. Sorry to wake you up. KD5DK. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Thanks for being here so early. Terry, G7WRS. He says I'm on 40. Okay, I'll look for you then. I will look. I haven't seen any Europe stations yet. It looks like all the signals from me are going west, but you never know. Anyway, I thought this would be a cool time to do some FT. I'd usually do live streaming on Wednesdays at noon, which is 6 hours from now. And I thought this would be a cool time to get on, just do something different. Do something different. Fire up the computer, fire up the radio, the Flex Radio Smart SDR software, and get some cool some cool contacts made, because the DX has been up lately. Now, yesterday I did a little test on this because I wanted to see, okay, well, this was 2 or 3 days ago. I decided to do this, but I was like, okay, I'm going to get up early yesterday. I got up at like, well, I turned the radio on at 5, maybe a little bit after 5. And I didn't really see much in the way of, okay, let's go over here. That Chinese station's not answering me. So I'm going to call Juliet Alpha 8, India Zulu Papa. So I didn't really see anything DX-wise until there's China again. As soon as I stop calling him, he comes back. He doesn't come back to me. He's just calling CQ. But I didn't really see any DX on 40 until 5:45, 6, something like that. So I thought, well, I don't need to start so early. But then I worked lots of DX stations on 40 until 6:30 or 7, somewhere in there. Then I switched over to 15. I worked some DX on 15. I worked some DX on 17. So I got all of those going on around right now, but not that. What do I need to do here? I need to figure out where that sound is coming from. Okay. Somebody's beeping me, but I don't know who it is. Okay, so Juliet Alpha 8 India Zulu Papa is calling back to me. I'm going to go after this Chinese station. This Chinese station is calling CQNA, CQ North America. Somebody asked what antenna I'm using. Dude, I'm using nothing special. I am using an off-center fed dipole that I've currently got up the that N9 SAB off-center fed dipole, limited to 100-watt antenna. I've got another off-center fed dipole I'm going to be putting up soon that will handle up to 800 watts, because I want to hook up my KPA 500, but right now I've got this limited to 100-watt antenna running. And you know what? I've had this thing up off and on for like the last, when did I make that video? Earlier this year. It's been several months, 6, 8, 9 months, something like that. And this thing has been solid, really, really solid. I can't get it to tune 10 meters. And when I say that, what I mean is I can't get it to tune 10 meters down at the FT8 portion of the band. It'll tune 10 meters on the phone portion of the band, but I can't get it to tune 10 meters on the FT8 portion of the band. So that's a little bit limiting on that. But it's supposed to be a 10 to 40 meter. Well, actually, it's supposed to be a 6 to 40 meter off-center fed dipole by an N9 SAB. You can go look that up on my channel. I did a review on it a while back, and it works great. I've used it on 6, although, 6 hadn't been up in a while, but I've used it on 6 meters. I can't get it to tune 10 meters on, every now and then it'll tune 10 meters depending on the weather on the FT8 portion, but it'll tune 10 meters on the sideband portion. So sometimes I can get up there and listen to like the 1010 net or something like that. But it does 12, 15, 17, 20, 30, and 40. It doesn't really like 30 that much. It's like a 1.7, 1.8 to 1 SWR. But, that's okay. It's the radio compensates power-wise accordingly. Fine. But it's pretty, I'm making contacts on it. Sometimes I can get it to tune 80, but it's very inefficient. So I'd like to tinker with it that way. Let's see, where are we? I'm not seeing anyone call CQ right now. I like to look at these non-CQ, like this guy right here, JI1. Sean, I see you out there. There's W9FFF. This JI1 station, where'd he go? Just said 73 to his QSO. Oh, he's at a negative 23. Okay, never mind. If I see a Japanese station say 73 and he's got a good signal, sometimes I'll just go back to him and see if he'll call me. In fact, I made several contacts yesterday doing it that way. He wasn't even calling CQ. Let's see. Roger 73. That's somebody else there. No. Okay, there's Japan. This guy's a negative 20. Juliet Mike 8 Delta Lima Golf. But I'm going to try him for a minute. Just let that go. So I find that sometimes it takes a minute. They're probably getting bombarded, but sometimes it takes a minute and they'll finally come back to me. But that's okay. That's okay. So let's see. Let me pull up the chat here. Oh, ham radio dude just made contact with North Richland Hills, Texas. That's like 15, 20 minutes that way for me. So I've worked, Steve says he's worked VK, Dominican Republic, and Canada on 40 this morning. I saw a VK station come in at a negative 24. So not very strong signal, but that's the only one I've seen this morning. Dominican Republic and most of South America, I worked, well, maybe not most of South America, but several South American stations I worked yesterday. That worked really well. Yeah, that's good there. Okay. I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to let that kind of roll. And let's kill that. No. And let's add this. There we go. Change views here. That's a little bit better there, and I should be able to do this with it. Yes, much better. Okay, that's a better view on my side anyway. So, let's go there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that should be a little bit larger view for you guys, at least of my radio screen. So, okay, you see this, if you see the left side of my WSJTX, you see these stations in green. The way I have my WSJTX configured is I use all these colors for specific purpose. So if they're in green, that means I've worked them before. So like this Alpha Bravo 9 Quebec Tango, I've worked him. This Japanese station here, JA2 ATE, I've worked him. I don't know when, but I worked him. Yeah, there he is again, JA2 ATE. I've worked him. These blue stations, that means I've worked someone in their grid square, but I haven't worked them. So blue stations are new call signs. This dark orange, I would call it, this is a new grid square on this band. And see, right there, all three of those I've worked. USA, Puerto Rico, and Japan. And this tan one, I forget what the tan one is. This tan was AJ9 Charlie right here. I forget what the tan color means right now. I think that might be a new, I don't remember right now. But you can go in here. You can go in here and set all that stuff in right there. And you can set colors here. So tan is new grid on band. Oh, okay. Dark amber is new grid. Tan is new grid on band. That's what it is. And then if you turn on, I think it's show DXCC grid and work before status. I think if you check that, it enables all those colors. I think that's what it is. But it's been a while since I've set that up. But it does work. So now I can tell that I'm who I've worked and kind of where I've worked at the same time. If something comes through in like a purple, that's a new DXCC entity for me. If something comes through in red, that's a new continent for me. Now, I don't think I have any red left on 40 meters, except for maybe Antarctica. But I don't know. My voice is all groggly this morning because it's early. Okay. Working Thailand right now, Steve says. Okay, I haven't seen Thailand yet. What I should do is connect to my Flex in Costa Rica, although I think we're having antenna issues up there right now. But that's okay. Let's see. Okay, this guy's not replying to me. Juliet Mike 8 Delta Lima Golf. He called CQ a minute ago. And I go back to him, and he's not replying to me. So it looks like he might be in a QSO with Kilo 8 Zulu Sierra. But we'll see. 48 people watching me. I appreciate you guys joining me so early in the morning. I didn't know if I would have much interest at all this early in the morning. It's early for me. Some of you guys on the East Coast, it might be like 7:15 right now. I know you guys overseas, it's probably like lunchtime. I got a bunch of stuff in my throat because it's early. I used to tell people I'm allergic to morning because every time I wake up, I'd have stuff in my throat and I'd be all sneezing and hacking. Still true. I'm allergic to morning. Okay. KO4 AFL and W9 FFF, are you guys working each other? Sean, I see that HS5 station that you just worked. A lot of people calling him. A lot of people calling him. Wow. Lance, good morning. Can't wait to get an HF rig. Until then, using the UV5R. Whole different ball game, buddy. Good luck to you. You will love it. Lindsay says, no one live streams this early. Well, I don't know. I guess I do. So there's Indonesia, Yankee Charlie 7, Romeo Victor. I've been seeing a lot of them too. Okay, that guy I'm not going to work anymore. We can try the Indonesia station and see what happens with him. You see, my grid tracker here even shows a few signals going to Australia and New Zealand, although I haven't seen them come across the band activity page yet on WSJTX, but they're out there somewhere. Let's see if Indonesia comes back to me. The power of the Sergeant Dude antenna. Try to work Papa Hotel 21 Xmas. We are active on 40. Martin, I guess that's you. You said we. I haven't seen that call sign. I think I would have seen that call sign. Active on 40. Okay, I'll look for that. Any kind of special event looking call sign like that, I usually try to work if I can. There's Ham Radio Dude calling CQ. Sean, I see you at a -3, so you got a good signal up here in Texas. Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia is very hit or miss. I worked a couple the other morning, yesterday and the day before, but I called several that never came back to me as well, so... Let's see if we can go back to Ham Radio Dude. KB8M, good morning. Steve just got a JA1. On a DX Commander, I imagine you should be able to get lots of JA1s. Let's see. Around this Ham Radio Dude coming back to me, W9FFF. Looks like I haven't worked you before on 40, so good to get you in the logbook on 40 meter FT8. Pretty sure we worked on 20, but 40 meters sometimes is a more regional band. But here lately, man, holy cow, it's definitely been good. There we go. 2 hops. Got Sean in the logbook. Oh, I see you, Steve. You're working that HS, or well, you're calling that HS5 station. Let's see. Anybody who doesn't understand what I'm doing on WSJTX here, please put a comment in the chat. I'll explain it the best I can. I'm not saying you'll understand it. I'm saying I'll explain it the best I can. Let's see. KC3RRW. Thank you for the general study videos. I passed my general last Saturday. Hey, cool. I'll be following on the radio, but the FT891 is heading out for repair. FT891. Huh. Well, sorry to hear that your FT891 needs repair. Hey, there's Belize. Look at that. Victor 31 Delta Lima. Let's try that guy. He's at a negative 15 to me, so that looks good. I'll try that guy and see what happens. There's a Victor Echo 3 station calling me. Cool. All right. WT9J, good morning. KB8M, calling 40 now. Okay. I'll look for you here in a minute. David Dowling, KE8SXB, thank you for everything you do for the hams, new hams like myself. I'm currently working part 3 of your general class. Good. Well, good luck to you, sir. Appreciate you being here, and look forward to seeing you on FT8 someday. Yeah, VE3WF is calling me. I'm trying to see if this this station from Belize will come back to me. I was calling him before I saw the call come through from the Canadian station. Okay, Victor 31 Delta Lima just finished his contact with another Canadian station. Not the one calling me. So let's see if he comes back to me. If not, I'll go back to the Victor Echo 3 station. So, ham radio, dude, I got Japan. That's cool. Yeah, I've been getting Japan stations here all week. It's been nice. Okay, he's working another station. I'm going to try this. Okay, Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Foxtrot. I'm going back to you now, buddy. There's a CQDX from Juliet Mike 1, Lima India Kilo. He's a negative 23 to me, though. I might be able to get him, but I'm sure he's going to get dogpiled. Let's just... Keith Paw. Do you have a tutorial on this mode, as I've never used it before? M0PAW in the UK. I don't really have a tutorial on this mode, no. I've got several videos showing me working this mode. I've got a couple about how to set up this mode for various radios. I don't really have a tutorial on this mode, but probably not a bad idea. You can find tutorials. Several of the other YouTubers, good friends of mine, have tutorial videos on this mode, which you can find. So look on YouTube, but no, I don't think that I do on my channel. Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Foxtrot, thank you for the contact. Oh, KD5DK just got Australia, Victor Kilo 7 megahertz. Hey, cool, look at that. Yeah, well, with that big freaking array you have, man, you should be getting Australia. Are you still using your TS890? I wonder if you're still on that radio. All right, let's see. I'm seeing Russia. I saw some Russia yesterday, Steve. I haven't seen it yet this morning. But that's good. That's good. Terry, how do I get out of split frequency? You mean on WSJTX? Or do you mean on radio? Oh, there's a Belize station. There he is. Victor 31 Delta Lima is calling me back. Keith Paul, what is the software you're using, please? Keith, I've got 3 pieces of software running right now, okay? This is my Flex Radio Smart SDR software, which controls my Flex Radio. That's what that is right there with the waterfall. And it says Flex Radio at the top right there. That's what that is. This is WSJTX right here, which is used for FT8. You can use it for JT65. You can use it for Whisper, different various digital modes. You can use that. And this piece of software over here is called Grid Tracker. Now, I do have a live stream with one of the developers from Grid Tracker explaining how Grid Tracker works. So go look up the Grid Tracker video on my series. And I also have several videos about Flex Radio Smart SDR. So you can go look that up as well. In fact, you can download Smart SDR for Windows for free. Flex Radio gives that away for free. It doesn't really do much if you don't have a radio to control it. But if you and your buddies go in and buy a radio together and put it at like your ham radio club or something, you can all go download the software for free at home and connect over the internet from your home to your ham radio club. And you can all use the radio, not necessarily at the same time, but at different times and sometimes. Oh, KD5DK is calling the Belize station now. Actually, it looks like he's calling back to you. Okay, he just called back to me too. Good. Good. Okay. Oh, wow. He's a negative 15 on me, but he's giving me a +1? Wow. Holy cow. How am I giving him a +1 signal? He's a negative 15 on me. Okay, then. He must have a set of ears on him. That's probably what it is. Must have a set of ears on him. Awesome. Yeah, speaking of giveaways, so okay, David, TS890 got cool. Glad that radio's still working well for you. That was a pretty radio when you brought it home from Dayton that year. Let's see. So Steve KO4AFL just linked my 100K giveaway, which I'm giving away a Flex Radio 6400M. So please go sign up for that at the link that Steve just put in the chat. If you haven't done that yet. Let's see. So Victor 31 Delta Lima just got you in the logbook. Thank you for the contact there. Next to 40 meter, the green button has AS in it. Next to 40 meters, the green button has this button here. Split. I've never worked split on FT8 or WSJTX, quite frankly. There's got to be a checkbox or something for it. Next to 40 meter, the green button has AS in it. Never seen that before, buddy. I'm sorry. That's weird. There's got to be a way to... You had to have clicked on something for that, I guess. I'm guessing you clicked on something for that, but I don't know. All right, we're going to wait for another DX station to come up. Huh. 854 HKN. Well, that's a weird call sign. 854 HKN. HKAN 5WW9. The heck is that? Sheesh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Somebody said Rob is on N1NUG. I see him. He was just calling back to N4TQ. Good deal. No, you don't. Yeah, Keith. No, you don't have to run Grid Tracker. No, but it is nice. It is nice. No, I could turn Grid Tracker off right now and just run WSJTX. Be fine. But I can see a map. I like this, being able to see a map in Grid Tracker. I like that. It does a lot more than just that. But I do like being able to see the map. Looking at the ICOM 9700 satellite operations, once they're back in stock, that's a good idea. If for satellite operations, that's a very good choice. Let's see. Are you hearing Romeo 5 Delta Tango EU? No, I haven't seen any Russian stations yet. Not yet. Let's see. Steve, no, this is my only live stream today. Oh, there's Rob. Let me go back to Rob. I don't think Rob's watching us right now. Turn on your YouTube, Rob. N1 NUG is a negative 19 to me. Not a great signal, but we're gonna try him and see. Let's see. Let me pull up this here. Send Rob a message. Hey, I'm live streaming. Am I calling you on FT8? Yeah, I don't know if I can get back to... Well, his signal got a little bit better. He's not hearing me yet. I don't know what... It depends on... he's probably... Knowing Rob, I don't know, man. I don't know if he has a directional antenna or not. He might have the same wire-type antenna that I do. Okay, there's Tom. Good morning. Oh, there's Rob. Okay, can't chat right now. All right, buddy. Well, I'm calling you on 40-meter FT8. Let's see. KB8M just got Bleeze myself. Good deal. Hey, Tom. Sorry, Tom. Who the heck is texting me this early? That's good. Running an FT891 into a 40-meter inverted V. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's sort of what I have. I've got a 40-meter inverted off-center fed dipole, so it's not really an inverted V, but it kind of is. Ian Mono says, how is 10-meter today? And generally speaking, 10 meters is not open this time of morning at my location. Yeah, Rob, I see that you're not hearing me. You're going back to that KE8 IOL station. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not sure what antenna you're running, Rob. But I'm just got a wire here, so I'm not running anything special. I'm pushing about 90 watts through it. So we'll try again later. Yeah, Keith Paw, no problem, man. Ask whatever questions you want. Let's see. Yeah, see that Cuban station, CO2QU? I've worked him before. That's why he's green. This one, JA1XEC, I've worked him before. That's why he's green. So I have mine all set up to show me which stations I've worked before. It's kind of disheartening when you open up WSJTX, just kind of at random one day, and you're looking, and all the stations calling CQ are green. Like, well, it's all the same folks out there. Oh, there you are, Rob. You're a negative 14 to me now. You're telling me that I'm a +2? Wow. What'd you do, turn your beam? I don't remember if you even have a beam, Rob. I don't remember what you've got. I know you've done a lot of videos on setting up different antennas, so I'm not sure what you're currently working with. Got you in the logbook, buddy. Thank you in 73. Okay, we're going to try that Japanese station right there. Keith Paw. Yeah. I have run 73, Rob. Thanks for the contact, man. Sounding great. I have run, replying to what Steve said in the chat, I have run FT8 on a 7300 multiple times in a park. Sometimes if I'm camping at a park for a couple days and I just get tired of calling CQ, I get tired of being on voice, I do like to do FT8 from POTA. Some people don't like that, and if you're recording a video of a POTA, FT8 is kind of boring. I mean, granted, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now, but you don't have all the fancy screen cap software and computers and whatnot, and big computer monitors at the park. Generally speaking, you wouldn't have all that at the park, but I don't know. It's more fun to record yourself QSOing via phone or voice with another station at a park than it is to record yourself doing FT8 at a park, in my opinion. However, I do like submitting logs to the POTA website with digital contacts in it as well. That way I've got logs in my voice contacts and my digital contacts column. And one day maybe I'll actually be able to do some CW. So let's see. So that Japanese station's going back to a Chinese station right now. Let's go back here to W5RSC, who's calling me. That Belize station didn't turn green. I don't know why. Maybe that contact didn't complete. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got him in my logbook, though. Log directory. Let's see. W5RSC, thank you for the contact, my friend. Let's see. Nope. Where are the call signs? Probably just, there it is. No, I didn't get, no, it didn't log a contact with that Belize station. I know I made contact with him, though. 73. All right, let's try this. Ooh. JA5SUD's got a -2 on me. Excellent signal. Let's try him. Okay, you see how the Japanese stations are starting to roll in, starting to see more of them. You see this red outline thing doing that grid tracker is doing around North America? What does that mean? What does the red outline mean? Anybody have detail? I really don't know. I mean, I know what the blue lines mean. I know what the dotted lines mean. I know what all of these lines between stations and countries mean. You know, you can mouse over stuff and see people's. You can see where he's at. You can see what his grid square is, what his signal is, RX spot, all that kind of good stuff. But what does this red outline mean? I don't even know what that means. So that Japanese station came right back to me. Of course, he's got an excellent signal. JA5SUD, excellent signal this morning. Thank you in 73. KD5DK, my continent, yeah, but it's not always lit up. I mean, so why is it light up sometimes and not others? I mean, yeah, that is my continent, you're right. Although I'm pretty sure I've seen Asia light up like that before too, or South America maybe. I'm not sure, but it doesn't do it all the time, so it seems like it's trying to tell me something. I don't know. Let's go, where's this guy? Nope. Okay, we're just going to wait for somebody else to come back up. There's Indonesia again. Yankee Charlie 7 Romeo Victor. I think that's the guy I tried to call earlier, but he's got a -14 now, so he's got a little bit better signal. So on the signals, for those of you who don't know signals on WSJTX, okay, or on FT8 rather, the signals go from -24 all the way up to, I think it's +14. I think maybe +12, +12. If you get a signal that's a 0, that's basically a perfect 5x9. If you get like a -3 or 4 or 5, that's still a really good, that's like a 5x7, 5x5, 5x7 signal. It's a really good signal. -24 is like the very weakest signal that you can hear, that it's possible you can get back to them, but if someone else with a stronger signal goes to them first, you might not get them. If you have a +1, +1, +2, +5, +10, That's probably your next door neighbor because they're right next to you. So anyway, that's kind of how signals work. That's a very generic way of explaining it. There's a lot deeper than that, than the way I just explained it. But basically, if you see somebody giving you like a -3 or 4 signal, that's actually a very good signal. So like right now, this guy in Indonesia I'm hearing him in a -14. So that's probably like a 5x2, 5x1, something like that. But this Japanese station here, JI7 GYU, I'm hearing him in a -11. So that's probably like a 5x5, something like that. It's just a stronger signal than a -14 would be. So you can think of it in that direction. Ham Alert's telling me I'm online. Thank you, Ham Alert. I didn't know I was online. Let's see. Okay, red outline, Chuck. Red outline shows somebody calling that area, such as Canada, North America. Okay. It only lights up when a station is calling CQNA. Oh, so when someone puts CQNA. Aha. Okay. So when someone puts CQNA, that's when that lights up. So if someone were to put CQTX, CQ Texas, Texas would light up, I assume. So, hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? 2 Echo 0 UKH is your call sign. I will try. Yeah, this Indonesia station's not hearing me. All right, Kilo Bravo 8 Mike, I got you, man. K7 ORZ, I see you as well. Let me get KB8M, and I'll come back to you. Now, there's a Japanese station at -15. Let me make sure I'm not doubling up the signal with somebody here. It is a bit early for the USA from South Africa. Yeah, well, right now, it's prime time in well, at least on 40 meters, it's prime time in my section of North America. Oh, you also see this grid tracker here. You see this line here? This is the gray line. So you can see the right side of the map is lighter than the left side of the map, which is dark. That gray line is going to move towards the west as the sun moves. So that's a good way to tell you what bands are open right now in your area. Just look for your area there, because it follows the gray line. Also tells you where the moon is. Moon elevation 41.2. 41.2. It's not 41 miles. I don't know what that means. Let's see. KD2SXD calling from New York City to you. I don't see you. I don't see anyone calling me right now. Let's see. Nope. Canadian station, VE3ELL. Riding the gray line. That's right. My club getting ready for winter field day at the end of... Yeah, my club's getting ready for that as well. Going to be a fun winter field day this year. Let's try that guy. JJ1LAH. Oh, there's a Russian station, R5DT. -20 to me. -41.2 degrees elevation. That makes sense. Azimuth. K7ORZ. I saw you one time, man. I saw you call me one time, and then you disappeared. Yeah, see, once the gray line passes me, I'll jump down to like either 15 or 17 meters, and I could jump down to 20 meters as well. I kind of find 20 meters a little bit boring for FT8, just because there's so many stations on there, and generally speaking, when I'm on there, it's mostly North American stations, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that, but if I can find some DX on 15 and 17, that's where I'm going to go. Let's see. Japan's not hearing me right. Well, he's calling, looks like he's calling a Yankee Foxtrot 9 station. So. Chris, digital analog ham. Yes, I'm on 40 meters. Molson, good morning. Ian Mono, I hear some U.S. stations on FT8 here. Where are you? Are you in Europe? Ian. Sounds like a English name. Aha! JJ1's coming back to me. Sweet. There we go. Okay. My buddy Rob was in there a minute ago, Inland NUG, and he was like, guys, I got to go to a work meeting. He's working FT8 between work meetings. That sounds like something I would do. That's great. That is just great. Netherlands. Okay, cool. Well, hey, if you can, Ian, see you're in the Netherlands. I hear some U.S. stations at FT8 here. So if you're on there, let me know what your call sign is. If you're calling CQ or trying to get other station, let me know what your call sign is out there, Ian. There's a Japanese contact right there. Juliet 1, Lima Alpha Hotel. Thank you, sir. There's Indonesia again. Oh, that's another Indonesian station. Oh, look at that. JA7XBG is a 0, which means he has like 5.9 excellent signal. So we're going to go back to that guy. He's got a good signal. W7LHT, why are you awake? Because it's DX time, son. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I woke up early the other morning, 2 or 3 mornings ago. I don't remember when. I think it was Monday morning. It might have been Sunday morning, but I think it was Monday morning. Anyway, I woke up early. I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what's on FT8, which I do that sometimes. And I worked that morning before 8 or 9 a.m. Well, yeah, before 8 a.m. for sure. I worked 5, 6, 7, 8 different Japanese stations. I worked 3 Chinese stations, Bravo Alpha stations, Bravo Hotel stations. And I saw Republic of Korea in there. I didn't work that station because that station was already green to me, which means I've worked him in the past. I already had him in a logbook. So I'm like, wow, there's a pipeline to Asia this time of morning on 40 meters from Texas. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get up early and do a live stream on Wednesday. So that's why I'm here. It's only 4:50 here, not in Texas. It's 6:50 a.m. here right now. Jason McNabb, can this run passively? Like just run on the side on your shack or mobile? Do you have to actively use the program? I'm not familiar with the mode. You have to actively use the program is the short answer to that question. It does not run passively. Now, what it does do is you can call CQ, you can click on call CQ and walk away, and it'll keep calling CQ for, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 minutes, something like that. I forget the time. And for several minutes. And if no one comes back to you, it'll stop. If you, or if you if you set it to call CQ and walk away and someone comes back to you, it'll make that one contact and stop. And then you have to start it again manually. Or you can see a station you want, you can double click on that station to call back to them and walk away, and it'll keep calling back to that station for several minutes or until that station comes back to you and completes the contact, and then it stops. So basically, it's passive for one contact. You can make one contact with it. All right, I'll go back to you. You can make one contact with it either by calling CQ or going back to someone's call, and then it stops. And then you have to click, and then you have to actively click on something again, or tell it to call CQ again, or look for another station to call back to again. So it doesn't just keep calling over and over and over again. Technically speaking, I think that's illegal because you're not in control of the station if you were to just let it go. Number one, there's programs out there that'll do that. I tinkered with one for a bit. I couldn't get it to work, and I'm like, this is kind of dumb. I don't want my station calling CQ without me there. I want to see what it's doing. That's me. And whether it's illegal or not, I don't want that. I like the fact that I can do something else while I'm looking at this and saying, oh, hey, there's this guy. Let me go back to him. And then I turn my head over here and go do something else. I like that, but I also like to actively monitor it. That's just me, though. There's Cuba. Charlie Mike 8. Cuba is easy to get from Texas, by the way. I get all kinds of, proximity. Go look it up on the map. You see where it is. It's just a proximity thing. Easy to get. I get Cuban stations all the time. All right. Backcountry Techie, N0KMO. Thanks for being here, man. Let's see. KD2SXD. Did you see my 2-meter simplex contact in New York City with K4OGO? I did not. I did not see that. Seahorn. Well, I guess I'm not getting any work done this morning. It's good. Let's switch this up here. That's good. Yeah, see that pipeline to Asia is still open. Lots of Japanese stations, and mostly Japanese, I guess. Let's see, pull this over here. Well, oh, there's Cuba. Okay. That's Indonesia down there. Also Indonesia. Okay. There's South Korea. Delta Sierra 5 Charlie India Charlie. Now, I can't hear that guy. But this is what Grid Tracker is showing me. Grid Tracker is showing me that South Korea DS5 CIC is on FT8 40 meter right now. I haven't seen him yet, but that's what it's showing me. So that's a cool thing about Grid Tracker. I can kind of see who's where. Okay, so Delta Sierra, what'd I say? Delta Sierra 8? Delta Sierra 5. Charlie India Charlie. See if I can see that guy. Let's see. Default timeout is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure mine doesn't call for 10 minutes. But I don't remember ever changing it, so maybe it is. DS5 CIC. Let's see if I can hack it. See if I can call DS5 CIC in South Korea. I don't see him. It's possible he can see me. I'm just going to try it and see. Why not? Let's see. Coastal Waves and Wires channel. Okay. You're not using JT Elite. No, I'm not using JT Alert. I've never used JT Alert. I know it's popular to use with the Flex radio system, but no, I've never used it. There's a window you can open up here. You can, let's see, call roster. You can call You can see who's calling in here and call CQ or go back to people from this one too, from this screen as well. But no, I've never used JT Alert. There's several Japanese stations calling CQ right there. It's just a long shot that this South Korean station's actually going to hear me, and then I can hear him calling back to me. Probably not going to happen because I'm not seeing him on the band activity page. But you never know. There's CQNA JA7OWD. Let's just go back to that guy. The South Korean station's not going to hear me. Yeah, see, JA7OWD is calling CQNA, and now my entire North American continent is lit up. That's cool. I didn't know what that meant. See, learn something new every day. Really fun. 17 meters has some good DX here. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for the gray line to get here, and then I was going to switch. I got some really good DX on 17 meters yesterday morning as well. So that's not surprising. That guy's call sign is W0RLD, World. Oh, boy. If you switch to 17 or 15, we might not be able to make a contact. Okay, I could switch to 17. That's fine. $40's probably going to be good for another 3, maybe 4 hours here. That guy's not hearing me. JH7, no, I'm sorry. JA7 OWD. Doesn't act like he's hearing me. VK6 BMA. Australia, negative 21. That's down there in the noise, but not impossible. Yeah, I really like Grid Tracker. It does a lot more than what I'm using it here today. So it's a neat program. I don't see you in San Diego. Are you using a beam antenna? No, I'm using an off-center fed dipole, a wire. Nothing special. And my signal shows it's going to the West Coast in California and Oregon and Washington as well. At least that's what Grid Tracker is showing me. All right, that guy's not hearing me. Let's go ahead and switch to 17 for you guys. See who's where. Switch that. Switch that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. See that signal in the waterfall right there? That's good. Let's see what we can see over there at 17 meters. I'm not really seeing much on 17 meters, guys. Might not be opened up here yet. See, I'm still way inside the gray line. No. I don't think 17 meters is open up here yet, guys. I see N1 PJT calling a French station. That's the only activity I see right now. So I think I'm too far inside the gray line. That gray line hasn't even hit Texas yet. It's only halfway through Louisiana. So yeah. Now I'm going to go back to 40 for now, guys. It's just not open up here yet. As soon as the gray line hits, it will open. It'll 15, 20, and 15, 17, and 20 will all open. Maybe slowly, but they will open once the gray line's here. But not yet. Not yet. I'm going to go back to 40. There's definitely activity on 40. Boom. Ha. Hitting U.S. Yeah, east coast of the U.S. is inside of the sun's up over there. So that makes sense, Ian. Yeah. I'm sure you are hitting the east coast. The east coast, the sun is up. So the gray line's only about a third of the way through the United States right now. So here in about another hour, I think the gray line will probably be here. And I'll be able to get... Oh, Rob's back on. I see Rob calling CQ. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to call CQ, guys, on 40. Going back to 40. I'm just going to call CQ who comes back to me. So I got Belgium on 17 just now. That's cool. I got Belgium yesterday. I can't remember if it was on... It was either on 15 or 17. I can't remember where it was. That's good that you and Steve... Steve, I forget where you are. I should know where you are. I don't remember what state you're in. South Carolina. Yeah, you're right. So Steve's on the East Coast of South Carolina. That's why he's hearing 17 meters better than I am. Hey, there we go. Hey, I started calling CQ, and I got a Japanese station coming back to me. JA7OWD. That's the one I was calling before. Maybe he finally saw my signal. Cool. That is good. Terry, WT9G. This is a good live stream. You should do more. I might do that. You know what? Because, there's the Japanese station there. I might do that because, you know, if the band stays open like this, it's going to be a fun winter field day, guys, if the bands are open like this. Going to do some cool contacts on 10, maybe 10 meters, 15 meters for sure. 15, 20, and 40 meters. Winter field day is going to be fun. If the band's still open like this. It should be. I think you're going to see the band slowly opening back up like this, kind of for the next several years. Just very slowly increment. Though we'll have spikes, and some days the band will just be totally wide open. And we'll have some days where it's just kind of real quiet. But I think you're going to see a general progression of the band starting to open like this because of the solar cycle 25 that they're talking about. So I'm trying this JG4AKL right now. Negative 16 on, or negative 15 or 16 on my side. All right, move over here. Somebody's calling CQNA. Holy Damon, good morning. Howie, what's up, man? How are you? There we go. Mm-hmm. That's strange. Okay. Waiting on this JG4AKL guy. Oh, there he goes. He's coming back to me now. JG4AKL. Good, good, good. Well, good morning to everybody. Got 97 people watching now. We started out with like 40-ish something. Kind of early. Been going for an hour and 10 minutes. So, FT8 on 40 meters is up. Made several contacts with several Japanese stations this morning. I got Belize earlier. I got Cuba. Cuba's not hard to get from Texas, though. But fire up your FT8 on 40 meters this morning if you have it. Doing good, just getting ready to start the day. 4 days off. Awesome. Yeah, good. All right, N0KMO, thanks for being here this morning. Hey, maybe we'll do this something like this on freaking Christmas or something. I'll do a Christmas morning. Ooh, that'd be fun. I'll do a Christmas morning live stream like this. Yeah, might do that. You heard it here first. Josh is live streaming on Christmas, but he live streams at night. So I might do an early morning something like this that morning. We'll see. Maybe I'll start it a bit later, like around 8 or 9, and stream for an hour or two, but on 15 or 17 meters. See what kind of DX we can pick up on the higher bands. Hearing Vietnam, X-ray Victor 1 X-ray, really on 40 W4ID. I see you say you hearing Vietnam. Are you on 40 meters? X-ray Victor 1 X-ray. Yeah, Christmas DX. Yeah, I think we're going to make that happen. Got Belgium on 17. Yeah, good deal. Belgium on 7. I got Belgium on 17, yes. Well, it was either 15 or 17. I got them yesterday. Belgium had some good Belgium signals out there yesterday. And you probably will again this morning. Okay, W4ID, you're hearing Vietnam on 40 meters. I'm not hearing that guy. This is why I need to get my hex beam in the air. Hex beam, hex beam, hex beam. Uh-huh. Hey, what's up, Rod? Man, you guys are up for before breakfast. We've been here for an hour and 15 minutes, man. I think we're going to do it again on Christmas morning, although I probably won't start quite so early Christmas morning. We might start at like 7 Christmas morning. It's 7:15 now, local time where I'm at. I started at 6, but I'm still hearing, I still hear some really good DX on 40 at 7 a.m., so perhaps I'll start at 7 or maybe even 7:30 on Christmas morning and go from 40 to 17 once the band opens up, once the gray line crosses over here. We'll see. Christmas morning DX would be fun. Hey, Howie. Dude, you got HF? I'm impressed, Howie. You calling me on FT8 WB2 TQE. I got you. Negative 13 on me. KY4CU, you got a positive, a +3 signal. You got an excellent signal. Let me get Howie in the logbook, and I'll come back to you. Yes, okay, you guys see this right here? HL5 FUA, Republic of Korea, is calling CQ. And he's greened me, which means he's in my logbook already. I've already worked him. But he's out there, HL5 FUA, Republic of Korea. Starting to see, that's the first time I've seen him this morning. That's the first time I've seen Republic of Korea this morning. Got you in the logbook, Howie, 73, and thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. There's Kyle. Kyle, fire up that superstation, buddy. All right, KY4CU, I got you. How did you set up your pipeline on Grid Tracker like that? That's automatic, man. All you do is switch bands. Go to Map, View, Filters, and select the band you're on, and all that. It does all that for you. I didn't do that. It does all that for you. It shows you where the propagation is. That's what's cool about it. Howie, I'm going to guess that contact didn't complete for you because you're still calling me, but I got you in my logbook. I'll come back to you in a second. I'm on 40 meters. Kenneth Egan from Facebook. I'm on 40 meters right now. Okay, I'm trying to go back to KY4CU. Oh, there's another one from Australia. KY4CU, I'm hearing you at a +7 and sending you a +14. Well, actually, you're not hearing me yet. Or it doesn't look like you're hearing me yet. I'm actually reporting back to you a +14. You got an excellent signal out here where I'm at, but you're not replying to me for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm not seeing Vietnam, man. I wish I was. Yeah, it looks like you did lose it, KY4CU. That's Chuck, that's you. Let's see if I can get Howie again. Howie, we completed already, but I don't know. You're still calling me. I'm going to guess it didn't complete on your side. I really do wish I could see. Vietnam. Okay. Since I'm not at home, my QT8, should I put a P at my call? You can. What I do is I put it, when I'm at my hunting lease, I put a stroke 2. And when I'm at my Galveston house, I put a stroke 3. And that's just really more for me to know that my grid square has changed and how to log it. There is a 73 for you, Howie. Thanks, man. I got you in there now. You don't have to do that, but for my own personal logging, I usually put a stroke 2 or stroke 3. You could put a stroke P for portable. You can do that, but you don't have to. All right, Steve. Thanks for being here, buddy. Got to get some work done. We'll see everyone later. So Christmas morning, hopefully you guys don't have to work on Christmas morning. So we're going to do it on Christmas morning again. That'd be fun. Let me switch here. I'm transmitting on top of someone right now. There we go. All right. KB5 WCK. Looks like we've worked before. I'm just going to call CQ, guys. You're going over to 20 meters. When I looked a second ago, 20 meters was not open yet, but at my location. The purpose of this morning was to get DX, and I don't think I'm going to find much DX on 20 meters. Although I was surprised to find it on 40 meters a few days ago when I started doing this, so you never can tell. At least I changed my grid to reflect where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. If you want, yes. Yeah, if you want to set up, what I do is I also set up a new configuration profile inside of WSJTX every time I change something. You change your grid. You can put stroke 2 or stroke whatever, stroke P after it or whatever you want to. But yeah, change your configuration. If you go to configurations here and you see all these ones that I have, the KC5 HWB home, FT8 roundup, that was for that contest that happened a few weeks ago. I got K6L and K6 LMS. This is where I did the Last Man Standing special event from. I've got KC5 HWB with my buddies FT 991. That's a remote station that I have access to sometimes. I've got TI7 FT4 and TI7 KC5 HWB. I don't know why I created a TI7 FT4. It doesn't really matter, but because I already had a TI7. But yeah, create a different configuration for all your different QTHs, and whether you put a stroke after your call sign or not, always do that, so that, especially if you're changing grid squares, so that way you can work, and then you can do worked all states from multiple grid squares. That's why I did the stroke 2 and stroke 3, so I could maybe get a worked all states at multiple locations. I haven't done that yet, but I have logs for those locations. I need to do a lot more operating from my Galveston house, what I need to do. Oh, I don't want that over there. Okay. Let's see. NU4N, I got you in there. W4LFH, got you in the logbook. Thank you. You are negative 22 here in Delta November 17. Really got to go to work. All right, Joe. Thanks for trying, man. W4LFH, hey, thanks for being a channel member. Glad I got you in the logbook. So those folks who are listed in green text on the YouTube chat, you guys are channel members. Appreciate your support out there. NU4N got you in the logbook. KI4UVC says he's never worked FT8 before. We're going to give this a try. Well, go for it. Go for it. 20 meters is good. Well, Stu, it looks like you've got a English call sign, Mike 0 Tango Tango Quebec. Yeah. It's good that you can get Australia from Europe, from England on 20 meters. Getting some good propagation to Asia here from the USA. And there's actually some propagation down here. You can see there's propagation down here in Australia. Well, see these blue lines here? Let's see. Victor Kilo 6, Bravo Mike Alpha is on. Let's see. Victor Kilo 3, Alpha Charlie Alpha is on. Victor Kilo 3, that's weird. Victor Kilo 3, Foxtrot Charlie Bravo Romeo. It's a jacked up call sign. Okay. Let's see. I've even got New Zealand here. Who is that? Zulu Lima 4 Kilo Yankee Hotel. I'm hearing him. He's on Grid Track. Now, I'm not hearing him in WSJTX, but Grid Tracker is showing up. Jose, KD4JWF. Did I just work you? Call sign's familiar. Thanks for being here, Jose. How well does QRP work? Actually, you know what? That's really the only way I enjoy QRP is with FT8. Because FT8 is a weak signal mode. Don't get that confused with a weak power mode, okay? If I want to use 500 watts on FT8, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a weak signal mode, which means that if you have a weak signal or if you are hearing weak signals, it's easier to pull those FT8 signals out of the air if they're weak, and it's easier for other people to pull you out of the air if you're weak. So QRP actually works very well. When we were in Sierra Nevada in September, I think it was September, when I was with Adam and Charlie, and Frank came out there with us, and Javi and Chuck, we all went out there to do some soda and poda. We were staying at, what's the name of I'm blanking on the name of the park right now. But we were staying in a Poda Park at the campsite in the Poda Park, and I tried to call CQ from my 705. We had a in-fed half-wave set up there with a 705. I tried to call CQ several times. Could not get out of the park calling CQ on sideband. So finally I said, let's try some FT8. I started calling CQ on FT8. I made 2 or 3 nights in a row, I made probably 20 contacts from that park, and then I got to submit all those as FT8 contacts to the POTA website. So yes, QRP and FT8 work very well together in my experience, and that's really the only way I like to use QRP, because I don't live on a mountain. I live down here in the valley. If I was a big soda guy, if there was soda spots next to me that were easier to, somebody just sent me a message inside of Grid Tracker. That's cool. How do I check that? I don't see. Your clock is 2 seconds off. Well, I've just made like 50 contacts this morning, so I don't know. I don't think my clock is off. So sometimes I'll get people, oh, your clock is off. You can't contact me, but 50 other people contact me and my clock's off? Okay. I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just saying, that seems like a cop-out excuse. So, anyway. Okay, N5 VHT. Boom. Got you in the logbook. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 741 says, until recently, I could only run 10 watts on FT8. Made tons of contacts that way. Cliff. No, I don't think I missed that. I'm trying to... Cliff, I missed your message. Try it again. Headed back to Lake Whitney in January. Let me know when, because, you know, I never activated that place when I was out there with you guys last time. Let's see. The DT number is how far off you are. DT number. DT number. The DT number. DT number. I don't know where that is. The DT number. I don't know where that. I don't know what DT number we're talking about here. I'm not sure what DT number. Your DT shows .4 off on the last contact. So .4 is 0.4 seconds. Where is the DT number? Where is that? Is that in WSJTX or is that in Grid Tracker? DT number. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, there it is. I see that. I see it. I see it. Yeah, 0. Yeah, that guy who said I was 2 seconds off, I'm showing 0.3 to him. Okay. You know what? I never knew what that DT number was. Is that 0.5 seconds? Yes, 0.4 seconds. Okay. I didn't know what that number was. Good. Okay. So he says I'm 2 seconds off, and I was 0.3 seconds off to him. Okay. So anyway. Yeah, okay, well good. I usually check that before I fire it up, and I checked it this morning before I hit the live stream, but I don't know. I don't know why he's thinking I'm 2 seconds off. There's JH7AUL coming back to me. All right. Good. He is 2 seconds off, not you. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Okay, good. Hey, you know what? Like I said, learn something new every day. I've said this before on YouTube. I learn just as much from you guys as I try to teach. So I didn't know what that was. It's good info. Really good info. Okay, my wife put your orange tumbler on the top shelf in our oh yeah, found it last night. Send me an email. I'll let you know. Email and put. Okay. Will do, Cliff. Thanks, man. Okay, let's see. Nope. There we go. Bump. Okay. JH7AUL. Well, he came back to me once. Oh, there he is. Boom. Now I know what DT is. Now I have the power. I'm going to try to get QSL cards in the new year. Oh, QSL cards are fun. It's milliseconds, not seconds for 0.2. 0.2 milliseconds. Wow. Yes, sir. Okay. That's nothing. Are the lines on Grid Tracker who is hearing you or who you are hearing? You know what? That's a good question. I think the lines on Grid Tracker might be who's transmitting, because look at this guy. This Japanese station is a +1 signal on me. I think the lines in Grid Tracker might be who's transmitting, because there's a lot of stations, like all these Australian stations, this New Zealand station on here. I'm not hearing these guys. So it's not who I'm hearing. It's not, they're not even showing up in the band activity. So I think that might be who's transmitting. Like, I don't know if that means they're using Grid Tracker. There is a map you can go into that shows who's using Grid Tracker. In fact, if I go in here where this guy was sending me a message with incorrect info, all these guys in here are using Grid Tracker. Grid Tracker, you can text message other Grid Tracker users. It's kind of cool. So there's a way to go in there and see who's using Grid Tracker, but I think Grid Tracker also pulls from some kind of reporting service like PSK Reporter or something like that, so that they can, so they it's just propagation reporting info. So I'm pretty sure that's who's transmitting. Could be wrong about that, but come on, JA1, you're a +1 to me, dude. Where did you find DT? It's right there in the column, man. It's right here. It's, if you look at WSJTX, you got UTC, DB, and then DT, Delta Tango, on both the band activity scrolling list and the RX frequency scrolling list. It's on both of them. So DT, like right now, this KD1 ELK guy is showing a 1.3 DT. So I guess that's 1.3 milliseconds that he's off. Since he's calling CQ, I assume he's 1.3 milliseconds off from me, I guess. I'm going back to JA1, JAN right now, and I see a 0.3, so I don't know if that means I'm hearing him at 0.3 or if he's transmitting at 0.3 off. Not sure. Further research is warranted. There's an Indonesian station at -7. That's a good signal. See if I can get that dude. So how about POTA meetup in DFW? Activated Ray Roberts Saturday after getting my radio on Friday. So we've done that before. I did a POTA meetup last July. It happened to be Support Your Parks weekend. But yes, we will do that again. We'll do that again. Are the lines of Grid Tracker? Oh yeah, no, I already read that. AJK, who are you talking about? But A Howard 2K Able. A Howard 2K Able. Yeah. Shoot me an email. I'm good on QRZ. It's just my call sign at gmail.com. And we'll get something going. We're going to do a POTA meetup in Galveston on January 1st. So those of you in the Galveston area, let me know if you're down there. And let me know. Let me know if you're close to Galveston, going to be in that area around January 1st. AF5FK, okay. Just started grid tracker. How do I get the lines? I'm currently showing grids right now. Well, you just got to let it run for a few minutes. Make sure that your map view filter setting right here is on the same band that your radio is. Okay, so don't set this to 10 if you're on 40 or whatever. So make sure it's sitting right there, but it needs to run. It doesn't just automatically appear. You got to let it run for a few minutes and kind of bring in the information from wherever it brings it from. You're getting further away, not closer. What do you mean, 45? Oh, AJK, I'm on 40. Let's see. If you're hearing lots of stations greater than 0.5, you need to check your clock on your end, but normally is anywhere between 1 to 3 DT scale. Oh, gotcha. Hearing a lot of stations 1 to 3, okay. Okay, well, like I said, I checked the clock this morning before I started, but I don't know, maybe I need to check it again. So, W3LOU. Got you in there. Okay. Huh. Yeah, well, I go to Galveston a lot, 45, but we're going to be down there for New Year's. Going to do a live stream New Year's Eve, so you guys join us for that. And we're going to do POTA on January 1st, and we're going to do POTA on January 2nd in a different location. So more to come on that later. But yeah, I mean, you know, there's probably more hams up here in DFW than there are in that area, or at least more than I know, more hams I know. But we'll do another POTA meetup soon. I'd like to do another POTA meetup. Ray Roberts was a really cool place we rented a pavilion for the day last July. It was really fun to hang out there. $113 people watching now. Wow. You guys, I guess a lot of you have just woken up. Been streaming for 1 hour and 41 minutes. Oh, that's good. Okay. I'm going to check 17 and see what it looks like, because it looks like the gray line is just passing over me right now. Let's see. Oh, that looks more pretty. Much more pretty. Change this. Boom. All right, let's pull that back over there. Yeah, see that box there is my QTH. I'm now outside of the gray line. I guess is that how you say it? Are you going to be on FT8 later? Probably. I'll probably be on FT8 off and on all day today. So, okay, hearing Belgium, Italy, England on 17 meters. All right, European guys. Let's do this. I'm kicking about 90 watts on 17 meters right now. Calling ON4MDW in Belgium. I brought a box to church to collect socks, and they want to get the kids involved in the collection. Awesome. Do that. Do that. What church? Shoot me an email, AJ. Shoot me an email. We can coordinate if you want to. I'll put you in touch with the Gospel Socks guys. You can coordinate directly with them if you want to. However you want to do it. Just let me know. KB1CKF. I love your channel. Always look forward to new content. Thanks, man. Appreciate you being here. T-Man, I'll try to work you when I get off work, you in Galveston. No, I'm at home right now. We're talking about being in Galveston next week. No, 2 weekends from now for New Year's. Yeah, we're going to be in Galveston. We're going down in Galveston like the 28th, I think it is, or 29th. Thursday. No, the 30th. The 30th. So we're driving down to Galveston on the 30th, Thursday. I'm going to live stream for New Year's Eve and the 31st, Friday night. Saturday on the 1st, Frank and Mike are going to come down, and I think maybe Scott, and we're going to do some POTA from Galveston Island State Park. So anybody who is within driving distance, Galveston Island State Park, probably going to be like late morning, so we're not going to get up at the crack of dawn and go out there early or anything like that. So if you're within an hour, 1 to 3 hour drive of Galveston, Galveston Island State Park that morning. January 1st. Be cool to do a POTA on January 1st. You get a POTA award for doing POTA, for activating a park during the first week of the year. You get an extra bring in the new year award, whatever it's called. But hey, I've never done one actually on January 1st, so why not try it? Why not? And then January 2nd, we're going to go elsewhere. So, and I think Mike's in charge of that one. So reach out to him if you are interested in the January 2nd one. So, okay, just made contact with Belgium. Oscar November 4, Mike Delta Whiskey. Pretty cool. And there's the Netherlands. Papa Alpha 5, Charlie, Oscar Romeo. KI5, GZW. Thanks for being here, buddy. Have a good day at work. Hey, Roman. Romeo 2, Bravo Delta Yankee. It would be quite pleasant to hear FT8 sound in the background. Well, I can do that. Actually, well, hold on. Nope. I think. I forget where I'd set that. Oh. Right there. That should do it. Got me an FT5D yesterday. Cool. Y'all probably can't hear that. It's on a different channel. There we go. PA5COR. Thank you for getting in the logbook today. And 73. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. Most people don't want to hear the FT8 sound in the background. Let's see. WA7 PBE, thanks for being here. W4ID. I saw you in there, dude. I saw you working as Stroke 6. I didn't hear you call me, but I saw you working as Stroke 6. Look at that. Czech Republic and Germany. I worked a station from Czech Republic yesterday. That station in Wales at the top of the list there is green. That means I worked him already. He's already in my log. I'm going to try Czech Republic. Roger, good morning. KE4BFG. How are you today, sir? I'm on G7 Victor Echo Oscar. Chris. I am on an off-center fed dipole. A wire. Literally 100 watts in a wire. Actually, I'm only pushing about 90 watts right now. So, according to the Flex radio meter, anyway, I'm pushing about 90 watts. Maybe a little bit under. So, with the built-in tuner, it compensates for that. So, I really would like to get my hex beam in the air so that I can do some resonant operation on 6 to 20 meters. But I'm going to keep the dipole in the air for 40 meters. Actually, I might put up... I sure would like to have something up for 80 meters, but I don't think I have enough room for a dipole. I'm going to have to figure out a different string configuration. So, I can hang something for 40 meters up. Okay, so here's where our signals are for 17 meters. There we go. That's better. Okay, one FED is calling back to me. Czech Republic. Thoughts on an FT2000? FT2000. Yaesu? I had an FT1000 MP Mark V at one point. It was an okay radio. I didn't like it. I just didn't like the menus in it. That's my personal fantastic sounding radio. FT2000 I'm not too familiar with. KM4 HLR. All right. Yeah, not familiar with, I figured, yeah, you said yes. I assume you're answering my question about Yaesu. Yaesu FT2000, I assume that's an older model. Not familiar with that one. But yeah, that's a nice looking radio. No longer in production, but they're still supported by Yaesu. So the FT2000, the FT2000 Delta. Okay. HF6 meter. You know what? That's a nice looking radio. Those older Yaesus are pretty solid. So I'd say it's pretty good. But I've not used one myself, so M17 INT, my thoughts on eBay secondhand radios. You know what? The first thing I ever bought on eBay was a ham radio. It was a 2-meter base station. Old 2-meter base station. Used it for a couple years, and I think ended up giving it to someone in my club. Love eBay secondhand radios. I have always had good luck with buying and selling. Well, maybe not always selling, but I've always had good luck with items I've purchased on eBay. And most of the time I've had luck with items I've sold on eBay. But eBay penalizes their sellers a lot more now than they used to, for whatever reason. The people who make them money, they don't like. Go figure. But I still buy stuff on eBay periodically, and I've always had a good experience with that. I always think of the movie War Games when I see those map screens. Yeah, that's true. Especially when it's going towards Europe, right? Let's see. Glad to get you on FT8, maybe POTA P2P. Lou. Oh, that was you, W3 Lou. Thanks for being out there, man. Good deal. Let's try this Italian station. India Whiskey 9 Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, Foxtrot Yankee Alpha. Hey, there's Switzerland. You see how he's purple? HB9 TVS. You see how he's purple? The purple means, if I'm not mistaken, that's a new DXCC on this band. I think. Yes, that's a new DXCC on this band. In other words, I've got Switzerland before on another band, but never on 17 meters. So I have my colors set up to mean something in WSJ, which you don't have to do that, but I find that's very beneficial myself. The colors are set up for in kind of a default way when you first launch the program, but I change mine ever so slightly. So you see all these green stations around the back and band activity on the left side of my WSJ DXing. Those are stations I've worked already. They're already in my log. Let me ask you guys something here. Abner just got 17 meter, Sweden on 17 meters, good. WA7PB, you say you got an Anytone 868 for $80, assuming that it's working. That's a great price for an 868. Yes, use PayPal, absolutely. I've always had good luck with PayPal. Sometimes eBay's too high. Yeah, well, that's because eBay charges a 10% commission. So if I have a radio I want to sell for $100 and I put it on eBay, then not only do I have to pay PayPal fees, but eBay takes 10%. So they take $10 from me. So I actually get $90 for that $110 radio. So a lot of times stuff is marked up for that purpose. Go to the QRZ swap pages. I've had much better luck selling ham radios on the QRZ swap pages. And I've also bought some ham radios on the QRZ swap pages. So if you're looking for something specific, if you're just looking to see what good deals are, then go to eBay, sure. But if you're looking for a specific radio, specific model, check both. Check eBay, check the QRZ swap pages, check swap.qth.net, I think it is, and check eHam's classified ads as well. Check all those places. If you're looking, like, say, I really want to buy an FT2000, look everywhere for it because you never know where people are going to list stuff. Let's see. I love my FT. Roger says he loves his FTDX 101D. Yeah, I would too, man. So let me ask you guys something. I thought about. I had a question I was going to ask, and I blanked on it. Hold on, it'll come back to me. Let's see. Yeah. I'll think of it here in a second. That Italian station kind of went away. Whew, almost 2 hours we've been on here, guys. An 857 should be 400 to 500, not 1,000. Well, that's for sure. Yeah, something that old for sure. You know, the IC 7000s are crazy prices as well. People get insane prices for those. I've bought 3 of them. I had my first one and I loved it. And I bought 2 more because I found 2 more at a good price at like some ham fest somewhere. So, yeah, if you find stuff for a good price, nab it. HRO is on eBay and their prices are the same as their website. Well, HRO has 16, 17 store buying power, unlike individual people like you and I. Richard says, I bought an FTDX 3000 from a listing on eHam. Just yesterday bought a new paddle from listing on QRZ. Good. Doesn't QRP Labs have a dedicated FT8 transceiver kit? I don't know if they have a dedicated transceiver kit. Do they? For FT8? I don't know. I don't know about that. That's... no, that's fine. I don't know, that Italian station went away. Okay, let's stop calling him. S56NE, I don't know what you're referring to, sorry. 10 meters is open to Europe. Yeah, I bet it is. Estonia. That's dark purple, which means it's a new DXCC for me completely, at least according to my WSJTX log. So, -18. We're going to see how that guy's looking. They have a low-power digital-only kit. I'll have to look that up. I didn't know they had a digital-only kit. But if it's got a built-in sound card, then I'd be interested in it. QRP Labs, huh? Okay. Well, I'd be interested to see what they called it. They have a whisper transmitter. QCXCW transceiver. CW, QRSS and Whisper Kit. QDX, digital transceiver. Here we go. QDX is a feature-packed, high-performance 4-band 20, 30, 40, and 80 5-watt digital modes transceiver kit, including embedded SDR 24-bit 48 KSPS USB sound card, cat control, synthesizer. $65. $65. Really? $65? Let's see. That guy came back to me. Yeah, he's good. Where is that? Boom. Boom. There it is right there, guys. $65. Sorry, I didn't even put it over the top of that. But there it is right there. $65 for the QDX digital transceiver, 5 watts. Standard digital mode software like WSJTX or JSCall works fine with the QDX because QDX has a USB sound card for audio and virtual COM port, cat control. Here's a video. Uh-oh. Whose video is this? Whose video is this? Oh, that's their video. Okay. Okay, good. Good. I was going to get scared there for a minute. $65. Merry Christmas to me. Including closure. Okay, so $85 with enclosure. Out of stock. I wonder if they'll let me add. It says availability out of stock. QDX is out of stock pending parts availability. Please watch groups.io for this page for announcements. Was it going to let me order it, though? You let me add it to my cart. I just... Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, it's not going to let you add it. Oh, man. You guys got my hopes up. Y'all got my hopes up. Doom, 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 doom. So... that's not right. There we go. Okay. This guy stopped calling me. Now this English station is calling me. Mike 0. I'll go back to you. Yeah, ES3RM came back to me one time, then he stopped. He's at a 0.4 DT, so that should be okay. Oh, there's Rob is calling CQ on 17 meters now. And I don't have him in the logbook yet, so guess what? We're going to go back to Rob next time. Oh, you guys got me excited about that thing now. Holy cow. QC, yeah, I'm going to have to get one of those. I don't think I have one. It wouldn't surprise me if I had one that I bought one and it's like sitting on the shelf over there, because that's happened before. That's like a thing I do. Oh my goodness. Mike 0 AUP, thank you for the contact. Sound card is built. Well, yeah. All right, so I got to order one of those. I'm going to call you, Rob. That kit would work today. I'm telling you, QRP FT8 is fun. You know, I understand, and QRP CW is probably also fun. That's another reason I want to learn CW is that voice on QRP is like, you know, nails on a chalkboard, or can be, unless you're on a mountain. If you're calling CQ soda, then yeah, okay, QRP is great on voice, but weak signal modes like FT8 and CW, yeah, fun times with QRP. Can be fun times with QRP. Would like to do that. Is there a link for that? Yeah, let me grab it. Well, no. I'm not going to give you a link. It's I want to buy the next one, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just kidding. Yeah, here's a link for it. A QDX, Quebec Delta X-Ray. 4-band. I wish it was more than 4 bands. It's 20, 30, 40, and 80, which is all fun. I wish it had 10 or 15 as well. I would trade 80 for 15, but that's okay. It's all right. 30 meters is fun with 30 meters is fun with FT8. Okay, groups.io, QRP Labs. Am I a member of that? I don't even know. Thanks, Rob. Got you in the log, buddy. Let's see. Let's try this Swedish station. New DXCC on this band for me. Sierra Alpha 6, Juliet Alpha Bravo. That's some sweet DX on 17 right now, guys. Sweet DX. OP Labs. Yeah. What do I call that? QDX. Quebec Delta X-Ray. Riding the QDX roller coaster. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Why would you want to do that? Oh, what are folks using for a monitor? Okay, this guy's talking about which pi to use for a QDX. I mean, why did you need a pi for a QDX? But he's talking about a monitor. Talking about a monitor. Okay. Well, you shouldn't need, I mean, you should, well. Huh. Wonder how you, I wonder if you can just interface that to a computer, to like a laptop. Interesting. Well, you know what? I had a release. I don't know. Keep watching the forum page for announcements. Well, not there yet. That's funny. That's okay. Where are we? Where are we now? Oh, I got him. Sweden. Got Sweden in the logbook. Look at that. Cool. Thank you for the DX. There's Germany. Awesome. New to FT8, just got Germany on 17. Hey, D. Killian, that's who I'm going for right now. Okay, Tim. Tim asks, can FT8 be used to exchange content other than signal reports? Can it be used to exchange longer, more detailed info like news and information? No, but JS8 Call can. JS8 Call, I interviewed the guy who, Jordan, yeah. The guy who wrote JS8 Call. There's a mode called JS8 Call. Go just Google JS8 Call, download the application. It's free. And it uses the FT8 coding, for lack of a better term, to send actual text type keyboard to keyboard messages over the air instead of just signal reports like FT8 does. So Tim, what you want is JS8 Call. Go download JS8 Call for free. Go watch the interview I did with those guys on the channel. And check out JS8 Call if you want to do longer QSOs than just signal reports. I mean, hey, Don and 5SKT, good morning. Ooh, Scotland. Scotland. All right, let's go back to Scotland. That German guy's not answering me. Scotland's calling CQNA. Mike 0. I just worked a Mike 0 station. I think I said it was England. That is Scott. I knew that was Scotland, but I blitzed on that. Use the flex every day for FT8, Don. If I'm at home, use the flex every day for FT8. If you see me on FT8 and I'm not at a POTA, most likely I'm on the flex. So, Hamstick Jedi. Yeah, JS8 call is pretty robust program. So, guys, guess what? It's 8:09 a.m. in Texas, and that means I've been streaming for 2 hours and 9 minutes. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like I've been here for a half hour. I should probably close it down just because I could sit here all day. I mean, you know, why not? But I do have some videos I need to record today. And check. Okay, that's fine. Oh, so Scotland's not coming back to me yet. We'll see. That's fine. So. Yeah, keep it going, huh? Well, like I said earlier, so for those of you who were not here earlier, I'm going to live stream Christmas morning. I'm probably not. I started at 6 this morning. I started 2 hours and 10 minutes ago. And got some really good DX on 40 meters. 40 meter FT8 got some good DX. We got several Japanese stations. I got Indonesia once or twice. Mostly going to the west from the United States. So I was hearing, I heard a VK station once or twice, but he was way down, like at a -23, -24. Was not hearing Europe. It was all going west from the United States. Switched over to 17 meters once the gray line crossed, and now I'm hearing, and now it's actually coming west from Europe to the United States, I guess. So, Harry, oh, look, what the world is that? EM30 VUARL. I got to look that up. EM30 VUARL. EM30 VUARL. Where's my mouse? Invalid call sign. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Some guy is calling CQ from E. Oh, he's got it. That's what he's got. He's got his grid square in the wrong place. He's probably at EM30 and his call sign is VUARL. Yeah, he's got his settings wrong. That's what that is. Okay, Scotland's not coming back to me. Yeah, Richard, KO4 OBR, thanks for being here. Got to go feed the horses. Please do this again. Yeah, going to do this again Christmas morning. So hopefully those of you who had to go to work this morning will not have to go to work on Christmas. I certainly hope you're not working on Christmas. But I'm going to be working because this is my job. Like YouTubing is my job anyway. So it is, yeah. So we're going to probably start. I might start at like 7 or maybe 7:30. It's like it's 8:15 right now. I might start at like 7 on Christmas morning. I'll set up the pre-planned live stream later today or maybe tomorrow, and start later because there's some really good DX happening on 17 meters right now as well. Let's try that guy. UT1XX. I'll try him instead. But this would be a fun Christmas morning stream, I think, because there's some really good DX open right now on FT8 on several bands. Like I said earlier, I got 2 or 3 mornings ago, I woke up. I just happened to wake up early, and I got on FT8, and I contacted 4 or 5 Japanese stations, and I got 3 Chinese stations in the log that day. Bravo Alpha something, Bravo Hotel something. Was seeing several more that I couldn't get back to, but I got 3. I made QSOs with 3 Chinese stations. I saw Republic of Korea calling CQ that morning. I didn't go back to him because he was already in my log. I'd already worked that station. But, yeah, some really good DX. Yeah, I know that 10 meters has been open. So that is good as well. I've been getting some good DX the last few days on 15, actually 12. There was a little bit of activity the other day on 12 meters. So I got some 12-meter contacts, but I got 15, 17, and 40. I got some good DX on all 3 of those bands over the last 2 or 3 days. So I thought this would be a cool morning time stream, and I'm glad I did it. But yeah, 2 hours and 15 minutes. But several of y'all still watching. I appreciate everybody being here. Before we sign off, let me go over here. And switch screens to here. Yeah, there it is. Bump. All right, so those of you who, if you guys have watched any live streams I've done in the last couple weeks, and also my Friday shopping video, you guys know about the Lee family. Last I heard, James was still in critical condition, not doing too well. They don't know, they don't have any prognoses yet. I read this yesterday. I've not looked up today to see if they've made any updates today. But except this GoFundMe, we have reached $5,010 of the $5,000 goal. But $5,000 is just a number I pulled out of the air. Honestly, I'd like to double or triple that. So all of this money is going to the Lee family to help James because he's been in the hospital for heart problems for the last week and a half or so. So I will put this in the chat right now. And if you can't, oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you. Steve just dropped that in the chat. So if you can, this holiday season, please help out this family who is well known in the amateur radio community. They, and you know, $10 is fine. You don't have to donate some huge amount. Just $10 is fine. If you can do more than that, then do more than that. But great. It's great to see you guys have stepped up and met the goal. But again, I might see if I can go in there and update the goal because I just put a number in there is all I did. So, but all that money is going to help them out in their time of need financially and medically right now. Yes, and pray for the Lee family too. If you're a praying person, pray for the Lee family too. So thank you, AJ. Appreciate you guys being here this morning. So yes, today's Wednesday. There's not going to be a lunchtime stream today because I'm going to do this instead. Tomorrow night is Thursday Night Ham Radio. I'll get a really short video for you guys tomorrow. Friday, I will do a shopping video for Christmas Eve. Saturday morning, we're going to do this again. I'm going to do this again Saturday morning. And then Sunday for my normal live stream, I've got a special kind of 2021 recap video that I'm going to do for you guys. So, doing FT8 on CB frequencies, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. But working but have the stream running. Yeah, thanks, Steve, KO4 AFL, for being here. Appreciate that today as well. So 73 to all. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to stay on FT8, guys. I'm going to be on FT8 for probably a good part of the day today. Probably hop around between 17 and 15 meters. I might do some 20 meters later. We'll see. 10 meters, I don't know. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I can't get my off-center fed dipole to tune the FT8 portion of the 10-meter band. It'll tune the phone portion, the upper portion of the 10-meter band, but I can't get it to tune down at 28.074. That's okay. I'm about to switch this antenna out for a higher powered antenna, something that I can run my amp on, and we'll see what we can do from there. But 73 to all, thank you for being here today. Hope to see you guys. Everyone have a Merry Christmas, please. Hope to see you guys. I'll be on YouTube every day between now and Sunday in either a premiere or a live stream. So 73 to all, thanks for watching. And you guys go out there and ham harder today on FT8 with all the great DX out there.